guys, Logan here. So yesterday I went to see a movie, Wind River. I almost forgot the name of this movie, starring Jeremy Renner and Elizabeth Olsen. And it's about an FBI agent teaming up with a hunter investigating a murder that occurred in the small Native American town. I knew very little about this movie going in. I have not watched the trailers, the TV spots, the interviews with actors like Jeremy Renner and Elizabeth Olsen. And after walking out of the theater to see this movie, what did I think of it? Well, let's get into that. First off, I want to say this movie was mesmerizing. It was mesmerizing from beginning to end. And I take words like mesmerizing very seriously when it comes to films like Wind River, because this movie was so thought-provoking. It's much more than just a crime thriller. It's not just about a murder mystery that is pretty much a part of this movie. It's mostly about the characters in this movie investigating a murder series while also dealing with their troubled past. And that's only Jeremy Renner's character that is pretty much that. And can I not just do this review without mentioning Jeremy Renner? He was really good in this movie. He did really well in some Marvel superhero films, but putting his character Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, in this film, he's not really much a Clint Barton in this film, or for a matter of fact, he's not just Jeremy Renner. I mean, this was the first time that I actually see Jeremy Renner's character in this film as a real person. Now, this movie really was based on real life events. The story was pretty interesting. Just a lot of things about this movie made it very well put together. The script, the writing, the dialogue, and some of the action scenes, which are barely in this film. All the action scenes were barely in this film. This movie is not technically an action film. Now, I gotta talk about Elizabeth Olsen, who basically plays the FBI agent in this film. She also did a really good job. Her and Jeremy Renner both had really good chemistry in this film. They did really well together. The scenes with both of them were very riveting, and you really bought into them. You get the backstory that they had, and you understand them and where they're coming from. They were so well realized and so well utilized, if I must say. And this one guy, this Native American actor, the long black-haired dude, he's in this film, and thank goodness he is, because he was in some of the Twilight films that I've watched. And yeah, they weren't that good. But in this film, he did very well. He's barely in the film, though. Only like maybe 10 or 15 minutes of screen time. I already mentioned about the dialogue being one of the best parts about this movie. But I gotta talk more about it because the dialogue was pretty good. Jeremy Renner's character, I would say, was the one that stood out when it comes to dialogue, because he had some funny one-liners, but he also had a good character depth in the film. You really feel for him when he talks about his past and the terrible things that happened in his past. And it was all well done due to the script and the writing and the directing. I didn't mention the directing. It was pretty well handled. The character development was also pretty good. Let's talk about the finale of this film, the climax of the film that most people call nowadays. I won't get into spoilers, but I really like that action scene in the climax of this film. It was very good. I really like it, as well as a few action scenes before it. And I was glued to the screen in every single scene of this movie. That's how good Wind River was. Now, I don't have very much issues with Wind River. If I really had to pick one, I would probably say the pacing in the second act kind of felt draggy at times. Like some of the scenes, as much as I was so invested in every single scene from start to finish of this film, the pacing kind of dragged. in the second act. I mean, that's my only issue with the film. Just a couple of pacing moments in the film that kind of went on a little bit too long, at least for me. But that's about it. Other than that, this movie was well directed, well written, well scripted, and overall well made. Everybody in this film did a good job. Jeremy Renner, Elizabeth Olsen, the black-haired Native American dude from Twilight, and I would pretty much recommend you go see Wind River. I'm going to give it a gold medal of honor. Anyway guys, that is my review for Wind River. If you guys enjoyed my review, please click the like button, and if you have seen Wind River, comment down below to let me know what you think of it. Did you like it? Did you thought it was okay? Or did you not like it? And if you enjoy what you've seen here and you want to see future videos from me, please click the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so that you never miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great week, Battle Squad, and as always, fight the good fight. Peace!